So Bloodborne. It's hard. Really hard. But that's what I dislike most about the game. Bloodborne is an action RPG. Or is it? You're not funny. Sorry. Bloodborne takes place in an old-timey, steamy, punky type town. And expands the forests, castles, and more. The thing about the Souls games and Bloodborne is the story is super, super vague. You have to dig deep and then dig a little more just to have an idea on what's going on. It's not a bad thing, but a fool like me, I have no idea what's going on. But here's what I got out of it anyway. You're a hunter, you might be dead or dreaming. Yeah, or you want to be. I have no idea what they were talking about. I'm going to have to look into what's going on here because it seems super cool and I love looking at these cutscenes. They're so pretty. Ow! So I played all the other Souls games before. Even beat Dark Souls 1. Yeah, buddy. But there were always two things that kept me from loving them and being like, damn, I only want to play this and nothing else ever again. First, it was too damn hard to know and find where you're supposed to go next. The first Dark Souls game was known for most people making a left instead of a right, going down this giant path, dying a billion times and wanting to kill themselves. Those people are fools, am I right? You really just had to go to the right, look for this super, super tiny path, go up it, and you were there. Fools. Bloodborne somehow fixed this. I'm not sure how they did it, but I never found myself so lost that I had to look online or wanted to stop playing out of frustration. I think it has to do with being locked out of some of the new areas until you beat some bosses. There are some bosses you can do out of order, so Dark Souls fans, please calm down. I could be wrong. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on in this game, but that didn't stop me from having a blast. So the second thing they fixed from the Souls game is it had busted ass combat. Yeah, I said it. Come at me, bro. Okay, it's not that bad. It's just a little clunky, slow, and stupid. Stupid? I meant, stupid. Yeah. But Bloodborne, it got it just right. Faster, smoother, sexier combat, and even less stupid. Took away your stupid shield and gave you a beautiful shiny gun. It's used very similar to a shield, since mostly what it's used for is setting up counters and crap. It does shoot, just not that well. It's old time, their gun sucked. Shut up. They also added a regen system, kind of, where you take some damage, you have a small window of time to attack back and get some of your health back. It's used to keep things moving fast, and it works so freaking well. You're smart, Bloodborne. You're smart. Spend most of your time running around fighting crazy enemies with very different fighting styles, and all require a different strategy to take them down. You often die to regular enemies if you never learn a good way to counter what they bring to the table. Once you do, most non-boss enemies fall to your knees as the blood splatters all over your character. Ali, whatever happens in Dragon Age, show some clips and leave me alone. English is hard. Some people have come out to say this game is cheap, not hard, but that's BS. You and your enemies, including bosses, fight by very similar rules and use a lot of the same weapons, attacks, and even armor. If I can stunlock them, they can stunlock me. If I can get in on them and beat them up in a corner and they can't move, they'll die. And they can do the same thing to me. It's all about knowing how to counter it, when to do it, and not getting stuck in a corner. Don't be stupid. The boss fights are crazy, and it's almost done away with the Souls generic boss fight. Oh, it's big? And it has legs? Well, let's hide in there and keep on hitting it. It's over. You won. What did I just do? Why was that accent? Why am I doing... Oh, sorry. Can we start over? Okay, we'll keep going. But each boss felt unique, and most were hard as hell. But only really the second boss and an optional boss rocked me into the double digits death toll. Once I saw them and I knew what I had to do, and I did it, it was over. Good job. There's so much to see in this game. It's hard to even see it all without a guide or oodles of time on your hands so you can find all the super hidden places where you would never think to look, but once you do, you feel so stupid for not looking there right away. So this action RPG should really just be called a survival horror game. Most of the game I was pissing my pants, trying not to die, lose my echoes, and get sent a ways back. I was always running low on healing items and antidotes, stuff like that. It reminded me of the old school Resident Evil games where I would enter a new area, walk slowly through it so I could take it all in just a little slower so I could be ready for what was coming next. I think a lot of horror games could take away from what Bloodborne has done and brought a lot of terror to a game that really didn't need any to be great. So I have dozens of crazy stories that I wrote down in my little gamepad when I was playing. What game? What? Anyway, I could tell you to understand how great this game is, but I don't want to keep you kids too much longer. So here's just my favorite. I found out that I missed this lady that would give me a quest to unlock what is probably the best weapon in the game for my skill-based character. I was all hissy for like 10 hours, but just when I lost all hope, she found me. I know, right? What? But she attacked me. She was mad about something. I didn't help her. I never even saw her. But anyway, we fought. It was one of the hardest fights for me. But when it was all done, I had my weapon, and it was beautiful. I don't even know the right words to describe this in terms of game design, but it's just masterful in how things unfold in this game. There must be so much more of this stuff in this game that I've never even seen, that I just owe it to the game to play it again and see what I missed. There are two things I didn't spend much time on. Chalice dungeons, they seem cool. I don't think they're for me. They're just randomly generated dungeons you can do if you want to for extra loot and stones and stuff. The second one is PvP. I only fought a few people, so I don't have a great idea what's going on. It seems super fun, but I'm not sure how fair it is. My dual daggers ripped anyone who tried to invade me, and they were just dead. I don't know if they were all terrible, or it's not very balanced. It seems cool, though. Bloodborne is such a masterpiece, I don't even know how to put my words together right now. I just want to play it again and see more of what it has to offer. I heard some people from big video game sites say things like it's too hard and it's bad because of it, because that logic's good and you're a grown-up. That being said, for people like that, if they want to put an easy mode in so everyone can experience it, that would probably be a good idea. Because it's sad that some people may never play this game because they don't have the time to die and die and die. And I get it. And I'm sorry. So before I wrap this up, there were a few problems I had with the game. Very minor. One was the ridiculous load times between deaths and flying back to your safe zone area, Hunter's Dream, whatever you want to call it. And I wouldn't mind a couple extra pieces of armor because everything seemed very similar. I don't know if they're going for that, but that's what I wanted to change. Everything else, though, felt almost perfect. Bloodborne will definitely be in my top games of the year, and maybe even of all time. I just want to play it again to make a totally different character, maybe an all strength, maybe some of that arcane stuff. I don't even know what that does. There's just so much to see here, and I can't wait to play it again. And I want all of you, if you have a PS4, go play it. Rent it from Gamefly, Redbox, anywhere. Go from your friend. Go together. Play it. I really think everyone should experience this game. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Hey guys, thanks for watching. Like always, there'll be some links right around here somewhere. If you want to click them, see some of my older videos, subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Take it easy, guys.